The story of the 7 sleepers, companions of the cave. It is a strange story that tells about those young men who lived in a city where a cruel king used to force all people to worship idols and do as he likes. They decided not to surrender to that, and they fled with their religion, holding strong beliefs in their Lord, which led the night to shelter them in a cave that they were later attributed to, and that was when they agreed to take refuge in it until daybreak. And it was not in their minds that their sleep in it would continue to exceed 3 centuries. During their sleep, their eyes were open, and the one who looked at them thought they were awake even though they were sleeping. So that the earth would not eat their bodies, God would turn their bodies sometimes to the right and sometimes to the left. Their dog was with them as he sat on the threshold of the cave door with his arms and looked firmly at whoever came looking at the cave from outside, scaring them. It is said that he looked like a lion, not a dog. God threw terror into the heart of everyone who looked at them, so that if anyone saw them, they would flee and throw terror into their hearts. After all these long years, God resurrected them from their sleep. So, they got up from their sleep feeling very tired in their bodies and wondering among themselves how long they stayed inside the cave. They said, "We only stayed for a few days." The commentators said, they entered the cave in the morning and God sent them at the end of the day, and when they woke up, they thought that the sun had set, so they said, "Let us stay one day," and then they saw that it did not set, so they told one of them, "Take what is most beneficial to you, and we are now hungry." So he went to one place to buy some food. At first the owner of the place thought he was given fake money. A short while after, he realized it is not fake money, it is money from centuries ago, considered archaeological by the time. The owner asked the young man and wanted to know where he got this money from. The young man simply answered with the miracle that happened to him and his companions. His 6 companions were non-related to him. They all met and assembled a strong relationship because of their common ground in believing in their Lord. The people got drawn into his story and they asked to see the cave and his companions. He agreed, asking them first to let him inform his companions that they were coming. People, after witnessing and hearing from them, they believed in their story, and it kept being told in that city for centuries after. It is said after that miracle most of the young men, no one heard anything about them until they passed away, and the people decided to build a mosque on their grave in honor of the miracle they witnessed in their era. This increase in guidance was the fruit of steadfastness, patience, and fleeing with faith to preserve it, and it is a message for every young man in a time of temptation, desires, and suspicions, to prove his faith and escape with his religion if he was not able to preserve it in his area of surroundings.